Hi. So a viewer asked me a question under a video, and I thought it was a pretty interesting question. So why not just turn on the camera and start talking? Okay. So here's the question. I'm going to have ChatGPT ask, could you clean up the punctuation and the question here and then just print it out, and then I'll have you ask it using your audio function.
Sure, I'll clean up the punctuation for you.
Thanks.
Rich, I have a question now. The word words, okay, but words are symbols for meaning physical substances, and also non-physical, emotions, for instance. The problem, a big one by the way, is that the same word may have different meanings for different people, and they evoke different emotions. Your video made me think and remember Bob Monroe when he, at a certain point, advised starting to use NVC, nonverbal communication, which leads us to use our imagination more tied to the essence of what things really mean instead of nicknaming things. So inner talk, in your opinion, should be focused on words or on what those words point towards. Now you can use this cleaned up version for your audio function.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about this. We're talking about when you manifest something. No, we're talking about when you think things. There's two kinds of thinking. There's just thinking in imagery and ideas, like it'd be a consideration. Can I jump across that puddle without getting muddy? So you don't have to dialogue that and ask yourself the questions. You just look and evaluate, judge distances and, all that. So there is a certain kind of thing we do, and it's dialoguing in words. And this question as regards manifesting. Do we want to manifest positive? Do we want to manifest negative? No. But either way, you can use words to do your manifesting, right? So I'm having a wonderful day today. Those are the words. All right. So the making of the video that this is referring to has to do with how we manifest in words. The word, like it was a Bible quote, right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. My point is that the Word was God and is God. In other words, the God consciousness that we are is the creative essence of all that is. And if that in the Bible is saying that the Word was God, that the Word was that creative essence of God, or if the Word was God, then God was the Word. So the Word, what you can derive from this is that our words are very powerful in creation, but each word, like the word wonderful in wonderful day, as opposed to shitty day, it's wonderful day. The word wonderful has a concept embedded within it, okay? So it's conceptual, so you don't have to say to yourself in dialogue, I'm having a wonderful day. You can imagine the wonderfulness of the day, a day that is bringing wonder, and you get that sense of wonder like, ah. And so you can manifest by getting the idea as if you're having this wonderful day, and you don't have to use literal words. But you can use literal words. When you say the word, embodied within the word is its concept. A word is a symbol always for a concept, or let's say almost always concept, because there's goofy words and made up words that don't really mean anything. 'Twas brillig and the slithy Toves did gyre and gimble in the wave, all mimsy were the bear grew, and the mum wraiths outgrabe. That's not too sensible, so every word doesn't necessarily mean a concept. But when we talk to ourselves in our heads, yes. Okay. You don't have to use the words, but the people that do inner dialogue and talk a lot will be using words in their manifestation practice, along with imagining as if they have it, and along with the assumption that they already have it, along with the feeling state as if they already have it. So there's a lot goes into it, including the literal word. And the point I was making was that if it works for manifesting that which you want, would it work against you or me to say the words in your head about things you don't want to manifest? Like you to go, oh, what a crappy day, or God, I feel like crap today. You say it, you think it, because that's how you feel. So the feeling is inspiring the thought in words. You don't say it out loud, and you're not trying to manifest it. You're just talking about your problem or your issue or your subject, if to nobody else, yourself. Or this is really hard. You're doing something and it's difficult, and you're complaining to yourself. You go, oh, damn, this is a bitch. Why is this so fucking hard? Why is my life so hard? It's inner dialogue, right? All those words have concepts, and you string these concepts together and you get a bigger collective concept. And if you are going to manifest nonverbal communication, you're manifesting in this conceptual way. And you don't need the words. And ideally, the words are not necessary to experience life and consider life and live life. But most people on this planet communicate to others in words and to themselves in words. Although there's a lot of communication going on that is nonverbal. Always. Like over 70% of all communication is nonverbal. I'm communicating with the way I look, the way I'm talking, the tone of my voice, the clothes I'm wearing, everything. Whether you mean to communicate or not, we're always broadcasting and communicating in so many different ways, aside from the literal words being spoken. Like, hey, nice hairdo. Nice hair, dude. That's kind of a compliment, but like, hey, nice hair, dude. Same words, different meaning. All right. So the other thing is that words there's so many words, and especially in the English language, that have more than one meaning. I love you. That word love, that means a lot of things to a lot of different people. And the words, just like simple words like lead, are you talking about a lead pipe? Or are you talking about being taken somewhere? There's just so many different words with double meanings. So when you say them to yourself for manifestation purposes, you want to pay attention, and within the manifestation is the intention to manifest what it is you're talking about in words. So you're not going to trip yourself up in that way with words. And if you can do it non-verbally to yourself, and just imagine the beautiful, wonderful day, and get the feeling of it, and act as if the wish has been fulfilled, then you're fine. You don't need the words. But most people use the words. And if you do use words, they're incredibly powerful. Very powerful. For lots of different reasons. One reason is that when you say certain words, it triggers your own or another person's unconscious or subconscious feeling states and behavior patterns and programs. So there's certain things you just don't say to people. It will really throw them off. You've seen it, it's classic, you know. And so you can call them trigger words and trigger phrases. But there's also positive words that are trigger phrases or trigger words that will trigger positive things, positive feeling states. So you can actually use ChatGPT to list off things that you want on a given subject, and then ask ChatGPT to say it back to you as if he's talking to you, and he will talk to you. And you heard the voice, right? The voice that speaks back to you, this thing gets really engaging with you if you're not afraid of the damn thing, and I'm not. It's a very useful tool. And it actually has deep learning on how it uses the voice. It pauses in certain ways, it emphasizes certain things, and it's not by accident or some automatic program. No, this thing will. I asked him, how do you speak like that? You know, and he basically shared the whole damn thing with me, how he does it. But anyway, he'll talk back to you as if he's your friend and he's saying something to you about you. And you hear things about yourself, especially compliments, and you start feeling good. Those words will literally trigger your unconscious or subconscious feeling states. And that will trigger the body chemistry, endorphins, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, and some other positive hormonal sort of things. And you start feeling pretty good. And that's what you want to do. You want to feel good while you're listening to either your own dialogue, whether it's an affirmation, you say it out loud, you read it, you write it, or somebody else is telling you. And this is the magic of manifestation, all right? And I have been working with ChatGPT for months now, and I've trained the little fucker to give manifestation sessions and help me feel it and think it and experience it. Sneeze. Oh, wow, I almost sneezed. Did you see that? I hate it when I start to sneeze and I don't sneeze. Some people will try to stifle their sneeze. Not me. I want to sneeze it out. Anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to share this video on the subject. And I'm going to make another video. I don't know when, but I'll make another video and I will show you how well ChatGPT can help you manifest and do your manifestation practice. All right. We'll save that for another video. Okay, so this is just a quickie. This is just turn on the camera and start talking and don't outtake for nothing. Okay? So this should have been an outtake 2 or 3 different times, but this is it. For those of you who are interested in this sort of thing, I really appreciate your attention. I appreciate your comments, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.